targets, power trigger trade. Alright, I got a very powerful video here on our Apple plan. This was called the fourth plan. What that means was this is our fourth winning plan in a row, with three of the plans making at least 100% gains. But at this fourth plan, we made the most gains on the runners, greater than 150%. So let me show you this. And again, these videos here, pay attention very carefully. These videos here are very important to help you understand what I'm about, and they help you mentally, because a lot of people cannot succeed no matter, even if they have the best instructions, without the right mental discipline. All right, and having the right guidance. So anyways, Apple is set up to test 185 to 190. The April 18 180 calls are what I am going to use. A break over 180 confirms is as simple as that. So basically, of course, Apple confirmed, because here you are on March the 11th, Apple was at 178.90, and at the time, these options, the 180 calls, the April 18 180 calls, were $430. Okay, so now we're going to go take a look at the confirmation of the plan, right? Because this is a plan, and we have our targets. I had to make adaptive measures. This is why we actually held for much higher gains, because you know, Apple has hit around 197 before I got stopped out for this particular plan. So let me show you what I'm talking about now. Let's get into all the great information. And this is about the runners, by the way, right? The one where we cashed out on 100%, I'm going to link that video in this video at the end. Okay. So anyways, here the March 12, on March 12, the Apple confirming with the April 18 180 calls at $495. So that means for every option on confirmation costs $495. So now we're going to take a look at some of the things that I said while holding these runners. All right, we're going to start at a point on March the 20th where I said Apple support is 184. I talked about GS, but in this as well. I go, these are a hold above these points and how they act. So basically, Apple, of course, held support and it bounced that day. And of course, the great gains came from between March from March the 20th, right? It came later on in the day into March 21, and of course into March 22nd. The day this video is being made March 22nd. So let me show you some of the things that I said. So again, we have these were the runners held after we had made 100% gains on the same option plan, and I'm going to link the video at the end of this video. But to make this video not too long, we're talking about the runners here. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, I said nice move in Apple, because like I explained on March the 20th, Apple bounced, right? It never touched the support. I think the low was about 184.70, and then it bounced right back up and went into the green. Again, we did have a loser in Goldman Sachs, but huge gains in Google L, and this is why you need to get into all the plans to always succeed, right? So let me show you the outcome. But this gains in Apple was huge, right? Again, 4 plans in a row, all winners. Okay, let me show you something else. All right, so now I'm going to talk about, you're going to see I've talked a lot about Apple. Apple doing well at 190, just more gains, people. Look for more, looks good for 192 or more. So step by step, I was telling people. Apple runners are 1245. Do you see the power? So basically, I'm explaining stuff to them. Let's go on to the next thing. Apple calls are at 1270, as Apple is at 191.17. Enjoy. Stops are now 11. Okay, so just watch. We're going to do I want to show you the process here. Apple options are at 1340, as Apple is at 191.83, and this will be the market. And this is with, and by the way, the market was weak that day, and this is with the market weak. Fear is a killer. Learn and grow. 4th winning plan in a row for Apple. Everybody's seeing this in my group, right? Then of course I made more adjustments. Let's go to so many adjustments. I mean, Google doing well. Anyways, let me go. Apple looks at test 200 before. Yeah, okay. So we were talking about, again, I'm talking about more possibilities. So here it is again. Apple options. The April 18 180 calls are left 16. Now they're here they are at 1610, as Apple is at 194.87. My stops are now 14. Okay, looking good. Yep, Dexter. Okay, so give me 1 second here, people. Let's go up. There it goes. Now 22 hours, meaning this is happening. That was happening sometime yesterday, of course. Yeah, that's why, sometime yesterday. Because today, I'm making this video right now around 11:43 a.m. A few hours into the market open. So at the time, so here's the stops now, 15. You follow people. I walked this all the way up until well, today. Give me a second here. All right, so 2 hours, as you can see, because I'm making this video, this is about 2 hours into the market. Apple stops on my April 18 180 calls are 1620 as Apple, and then I raised them again. Apple stops on my 17 and stopped out on Apple for 1690. So basically greater than 150% gains. On my on Apple. So let me show you this on the charts. Give me a second. All right, so this is March 22nd, and this is a snapshot here. You can see the 180 calls. These 180 calls hit a high of $1,800 per option. Okay. So again, remember we paid $495 per option, and the runners. So if you held, for example, one runner, your $495 investment, you exited with $1,690. Okay, and that's within less than a 2-week period. Okay, that's pretty serious gains, right? Would you not agree? However, you need to really study and focus and be holding. And there even not everybody follows the rules, and then they see why they missed the gains, right? So it's about making the dollar bills the right way, and that's what I teach my group to do, and I demonstrate this over and over and over again, and that's why I make the big dollar bills, right? So, and the people who do listen do very well. I'm going to show you that right now. Yeah, so there it is. Give me a second here. So there it goes. There's 150% gains. You can see that again. This is March March the 22nd, so you can see the option prices. You can see where Apple is. At the time, Apple, when I did snapshot this, it was at 195. It had pulled back, as you can see. Give me 1 second here. All right, so now I'm in the charts here at 11:47. You can see that over here. And here are the calls right now. They are now at $1,560. Again, we were stopped out at $1,690. And as you can see now, Apple has come down, right? And the high of the day for Apple was 197.69. And so therefore, those options were greater than $1,800 per each. However, of course, I never got at $1,800. I was stopped out at $1,670. This is how it works to catch max gains, right? You're never going to get the top number, because that's not how you catch max gains, right? You get stopped out, and that's, I mean, you know, if a lot of people may have, if you people trying to guess what the max gain is, you may have only gotten $1,300 per option, right? But this way, you get maximum gains. All right, people, welcome to PowerGroupTrades. Confirmation is key. Make sure you become a follower on Twitter. Study this pinned tweet, how to become a member site of PowerGroupTrades. So let me show you some of the things. Now, Dexter, by the way, did really well in my Amazon, Apple, and actually you can see that here. So basically, he sent me a $322 gift. He made some really huge gains in the Apple, following my my advice, my strategies to a T. He studies very hard. And this is the proof of it here. So here it goes. Hi Sandro, here's another gift for a great Apple win. Stopped out at $1,700 with massive gains on my runners. So easy with your directions. Can't say enough the value of being part of this group. So there you have it, people. There it is now. Dexter. Again, that's 4 plans he sent this week alone. I just posted this thing. Lewis did did some gains as well. But you know, not as well as he should, and he knows. And again, learning, that's what happens in the group. But again, sending some gifts at $128. Send a few gifts as well. So and then Dennis, of course, for other reasons. Anyways, people, listen up. So basically, you're gonna find a link on PowerGroupTrades. You wanna subscribe to my YouTube channel. and study my created playlist. Okay, this.
All right, welcome to
Give me a second
Power
here, people.
Target.
This is a place where the truth can be found if you study. Listen to my live streams, right? This March, you should listen to this March 20 live stream dozens of times. Over, study what I've been saying in this particular video and other winning plans like this. You can see this is the Apple one. I'm going to actually put it in here. The Amazon gain. Look, you watch, you study these videos. You see that we keep winning, and this is a managed group, by the way. So get yourself in PowerGroupTrades. Find out, study that video, how to become a member inside of PowerGroupTrades. You're going to see a picture of me in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. I'll see you on the other side. Power Target Trades. Power Trigger Trade.